today's Talking Sci-Fi, we're going to be looking at the Tomorrow People. We're going to be talking a bit about DC2 Multiverse, and also we're going to be talking about Men in Black. Welcome to the second episode. Welcome to Talking Sci-Fi. I'm your host, Matt. Thanks to everyone who supported the first episode, especially the guys at sciencefiction.com. They've been a massive help in just general getting the news to give to you, and also I got some lovely response from one of their editors who is probably watching now. Hello. Let's keep sharing and let's try get Talking Sci-Fi big. But let's start by looking at some of this week's news. Before we delve into proper news, as you know, last week we spoke about the 11th Doctor's departure, and literally who's replacing him has been on everyone's lips. Starburst reported we were actually going to find out on Saturday because a newspaper got a name. Now, they were right that a newspaper got a name. They announced that Rory Kinnear, best known from playing Bill Tanner in the James Bond films, was apparently going to play the part. The BBC have not at all confirmed this. In fact, even General Louise Coleman and Stephen Moffat have come out saying they actually don't know who the Doctor is. So, I think we should take this with a pinch of salt. Personally, I don't think it will be him because his commitment to Bond is pretty big with that role. I do doubt it's him in general. Me and a friend have money on it being Andrew Lee Potts. There's been a lot of stuff, you know, hinting towards him playing that part. So, and I'd very happily see him step into the TARDIS. I guess we just have to wait and see. Rumour has it, we'll find out next month. This week, DC have reported that they're taking their digital releases to a whole new level. Two new initiatives, DC2 and DC2 Multiverse, are set to launch this year. The first title in DC2 being Batman 66, based on the live-action series with Adam West. What's interesting about the Multiverse DC2 books is they're going to be a choose-your-own-adventure style. So you will determine the outcome of the adventure on these interactive comics that will be on your iPads, iPhones, Android, all that jazz. And the first book will be based on the Arkham Origins, Arkham Asylum video games in Batman Arkham Origins. Personally, I think this is absolutely fantastic. I do read a lot of comics on my iPad, so this whole new level of interactivity will be fantastic. And it's definitely a step forward. Publishing is taking a massive leap forward. I'm doing something in publishing soon, which you'll find out about later. However, yeah, that's all quite exciting. I look forward to seeing those. They should be out later this year. Sticking to superheroes, a load of new images from 4 have been released. Check them out. Boom, wa-boom, 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 and a whole host of others. These are all official. Really exciting, can't wait for that. And also sticking to Marvel, we also have had the first set pictures of Captain America the Winter Soldier. Now, spoiler phobes, I won't show any pictures until you see this little bit of text that says spoiler, go away, stop listening to the video. Basically, Samuel Jackson has been spotted on set. There's been some massive explosions and a lot more. And I can't wait. Captain America is one of my favourite superheroes. That's out next year. Don't forget, 4 is out this November. How would you like your name in Kick-Ass 3? Creator Mark Millar's latest charity auction is urging people to bid on having one of 2 major characters named after you. The auctions by Miller raised an awful lot of money from a brilliant causes. One, which I especially liked, was generating a sound garden for special needs children. This is an awesome opportunity, and it's a great way to help raise money for a certain cause. Kick-Ass 2 is on its way in July, and the comic book for Kick-Ass 3 will be out soon. Here's some slightly sad news for Firefly fans. Nathan Fillion spoke about the show in an interview about Monsters University, quoting that it's a likely impossibility. Previously, he did mention a Kickstarter campaign could be possible. However, with Whedon moving on to bigger and better projects, it seems unlikely. Now, I watched the pilot, I enjoyed the pilot. However, I know this is going to be horrible for Firefly fans who want more, and I think when I properly watch it, I'm going to want more as well, so you're not alone. At the end of the day, we just got to move on. There's plenty of other cool stuff out there, and also a load of the Firefly class are in His Much Ado About Nothing. Gotta go. Joss Whedon, Shakespeare, I can't wait. So, go see that. Or just find a new sci-fi to watch, like the one I might mention in our trailer segment. But we're not trailers yet, that would have been a great cutaway. Also, in not returning, Will Smith may not be down for Men in Black 4. The renowned star commented in an interview to the Collider, "I think 3 is enough for me. 3 of anything is genuinely enough." Now, I agree there. When you go beyond a trilogy, things can kind of get messy, so I think he's making a good idea. Good choice in general, and maybe it's time to see someone else step into those shoes like me. I'm an actor. I should really get an agent, because that would be a great opportunity. There's no release date on Men in Black 4, however, I'd expect it around 2014, 2015, 2016, that sort of margin, if they are planning another. And finally, a few little bits of news. Teen Wolf returned to the USA with record ratings of 2.4 million, beating other series. Joss Whedon has commented he would quite like to see a female superhero headline a movie, stating it actually pisses him off that no one's making one or developing one. And finally, there have been some beautiful set pictures from The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm not going to go into any details on them, however, if you want to look at them, there'll be a link in the down. I warn you, there are spoilers. Anyway, let's go watch a trailer. This week we have a trailer for the remake of The Tomorrow People.
It's getting worse and not just the sleepwalking.
She's back.
Mysterious hottie in your head.
Steven, I know you can hear me. You've heard of telepathy?
No. You're a hallucination. You're not real. You're only in my head.
Stop shutting me out. You have to believe me. You're in danger.
Shut up!
I can prove you're not crazy. Get on the train.
The Tomorrow People is based on a 1970s ITV television series, a remake which follows a set of people who are the next step of human evolution, and they are trying to be taken away and taken down, and it's produced by the people who made Arrow and the Vampire Diaries. It's set to be released this fall on the CW, and it looks great. This is actually the first I've ever seen about this, so it looked really cool, and it kind of got me hooked. I can't wait to properly watch this. The CGI looked really cool, and the evil guy, just with that line of, "I'm going to wipe out your entire species because I'm evil," sold. And this guy is sold. So I can't wait to see this. It's out this fall in America. No word yet on the UK release.
Love of family.
I have to find out what happened to my dad.
Love of species.
You are going to have to pick a side.
You're on the brink of becoming somebody truly extraordinary.
Spotlight this week is Man of Freaking Steel. I was hooked on this film from the first trailer, unlike a fair few other people who were like, why is Superman in handcuffs and all that jazz? However, each trailer has just brought more and more people to it, and it just looks beautiful. The CGI it just makes my jaw drop on the ground. So I think we're finally going to have a really good Superman movie. I'll be seeing it this week, and I'll be letting you lot know my thoughts next week in a new little review segment. It's a must see. If you see one film this year, go see that, hopefully. Well, actually, go see Les Mis, then go see another film. I'm rambling. Let's move on to something really awesome. So, as you know, it's the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who this year, and a bunch of Whovians are doing something extraordinary. I think this is the best fan project I have ever seen. Basically, they have launched a Kickstarter to send a TARDIS into space. That's right, they are planning to put one in low Earth orbit, which is where all the satellites will be. And the International Space Station is also there, so people on that space station will be able to see a TARDIS fly past. It's already built, and to this date they have reached their target. Send a computer system in there which will store information which, if you donated, you could put images, text, etc. on, and it's so awesome. That TARDIS will be up there as a satellite for pretty much forever, or however long satellites are up there. That is awesome, and there's still about 15 days to go on it. I think the more money they get, the bigger TARDIS they can send up. Hashtag awesome. I just hashtagged something. You have your permission to kill me. But anyway, I'm afraid that is it for this week's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to share, and Twitter and Facebook. Tell me what you thought of this week's episode. I would really heart that. Anyway, I'll be seeing you next week for a review, hopefully, of Man of Steel, if I definitely see it, and a whole host of other exciting science fiction news. We're coming up to San Diego Comic-Con and a whole host of conventions. We're going to get some big stories and big trailers soon. I can't wait. So I'll see you next time.